This is my 5th year here, and I've really enjoyed not being able to pull from the several different resources that I have in my cabinet and to Google all these different questions. That Savvas does provide some really high DOK type questions that really align with when we go to take the NWEA and the iLearn, and just some questions that I would never be able to come up with on my own. So I do feel like we are challenging our students. That being said, any additional training that we may need for the program, we have received, I think, an adequate amount of training, and we have been able to play with the program and learn it quite well. We did get a lot of our questions answered at that last training that we were at. The issue that we are facing is that we're looking for more of how to go about aligning their foundational skills from 4th and 5th grade and being able to apply it to 6th. So,
well, we love the selections. The students love the selections. Every time we think we have a new favorite story, another one comes up. From Michaela the Prince to Hachiko the Loyal Dog. We love the choices, the challenges, the rigor, the spiral review, and the testing formats are just like iLearn, so we love that. The essay score is also a plus. It gives the students feedback, and that's appreciated as a teacher. The second question is, what areas do we need further training in? Well, there's a list, of course. We need further training and time to work with our Willow Creek counterparts in creating unit assessments, modifying assessments, and working on the assessment bank, and having more options to questions than just multiple choice. When Savvas merges with Schoology, we're hoping that some of the features that we have in Schoology will be available and accessible and help us create a better unit assessment that aligns with our district's 8-step process, where students could remediate, review, and reassess if needed.
The comfortability of teachers in the online component. I think we have done a really good job at Myers understanding that online component and how we can work with that online component. I do believe that our teachers are very grateful to have a series that we can edit questions for practice, as well as edit questions for assessment.
Since using it this year, one of the things that I've noticed that have been going well for my students is our phonics skills. The benchmark is pretty much laid out for what we're normally teaching, like our syllables and our rhyming, and it's nice that it gives me the words to practice with. The reading skills as well, it gives me the story to read, and then I like how it gives a teacher choice time so I can pick the books. So right now we are in December, so I'm picking books about winter and snow and the holidays, and then I'm basing it off of what topics we're learning in Benchmark. I do like our little consumable books as well. It's nice, it gives the students a sense of reliability and responsibility to work on things. They take ownerships in those little books, and they're also really nice that they're only like 30 pages, and it's easy for me to tell them to turn to page 27, and they're not getting lost. Another thing that I've noticed over the years, now that I've been using it for 3 years, is that it's easier to plan. I'm not flipping through much anymore like I used to be. I am ready to go, and it's nice to have my plans already there for me. So some things that I think that we would need more training on is the writing portion. It is a little tough for our kiddos to do the writing in the beginning of the year because we're still working on writing our names, and we're already supposed to be writing a narrative with a beginning, middle, and end, and that's something we're struggling with, and I've been doing my own research, and we could definitely use some more professional development on how to teach writing with the littles. And then the other thing that we could use training on is probably the interactive things. Now, I am very technology savvy, so I'm not struggling with that, but I know some of my colleagues are struggling with using the videos online or the interactive lessons and everything like that, the interactive pocket chart. So it would be nice if someone could come and show us like how to do it. And then I guess the other thing that we're struggling with in the younger grades would be the assessments, on weekly assessments. Thankfully in kindergarten it's only every quarter, so I think, or every 3 weeks. So I think if we could just get a little bit more training on how to give the assessment, how to pull up the reports, how to send those reports to parents.